Hello. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to make this work. I have this large iPad and I want to look in the right direction. Hopefully this works. All right, so hi. It's me, Shantia. I have not posted in a while. I wanted to wait and post my first post. I wanted it to be an explanation of what happened to me recently and also a thank you to every single person that was involved in helping me get to this point in my life. So, on December 16th, just last year, I was hanging out at home with my family. I had been out that morning for a birthday party. My daughter had a birthday party. We were home folding clothes and listening to music and talking on the phone, just regular Saturday. And my husband went upstairs to put some clothes away, and at some point, my dog started barking, which alerted my husband to come back downstairs, and he found me unresponsive on the couch. And so from that point, he was very quick, very smart with all of his decisions. He, called EMS, of course. He got a neighbor to come over and help, and him and the neighbor performed CPR, which actually was my lifesaver. Anytime you have cardiac arrest, the treatment for cardiac arrest is CPR and defibrillation. And so I want to also explain that cardiac arrest is not the same as a heart attack. So a heart attack is when there's a blockage in one of the arteries, which is not allowing blood to flow, and you have symptoms such as chest pain, shortness of breath, things like that. A cardiac arrest, there's no symptoms. It is sudden, and it is basically, the definition is your heart stops. So if you have a cardiac arrest, you have died. And so that's what happened to me. And that's why CPR is so important in those situations, because your heart has stopped. And so CPR allows you to imitate that heart pumping, because you are working and pumping the heart manually until help arrives. So EMS arrived, and they did have to shock me or do defibrillation. I was still, unresponsive, but I guess it got to a point where my heart was beating. Then I spent 21 days total in the hospital. I was on a ventilator for 5 or 6 days. I had a cardiac cath, which is, when they go in to look at your arteries, everything was clean. They were not able to find anything that they could define as to what caused this to happen. So one of my reasons for doing this video is awareness. I want to make everybody aware that this happened to me. And also I want to make you aware that this can happen to anyone at any time. And so it is truly important to, if you live with other people in your home, for everyone to be educated on CPR. You can actually take courses to be CPR certified, but I can almost guarantee YouTube University has some sort of videos or something like that. I think that would be better than nothing. But I think it's important for everyone to know that's living at home, because you just unfortunately don't know when something like this could happen. And I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate that my husband is certified, my neighbor is certified. I didn't know these things, obviously, and nobody thinks they'll ever have to use it, and especially on their loved one. So again, if it weren't for the CPR, very slim chance that I would be here. Also, there were so many prayers. So many prayers. It just fills me up with joy to just think about the amount of love and support, care, and concern that was put out on me and my family, and working to, working towards a miracle, because at that point, that's really what it was going to be, a miracle. My life was taken away in my living room. And I have a wonderful, beautiful church family, and it really is truly a family. I cannot thank them enough for all of their support. I'm talking day in and day out. Meals, I received food from church friends, my Beaumont family, every day. And that was very helpful. My husband was doing a lot. He's, dealing with the trauma of what he had experienced, on top of managing our girls and taking care of me and notifying everyone and responding to texts and making phone calls and talking to doctors, and which leaves very little time to worry about dinner or dinner plans or going to the grocery store, things like that. Life is still moving on while I'm in the hospital, and so I just thank each and every one of you who participated in that, as well as gift cards and money. It really helped my daughters to have a beautiful Christmas and to not have their Christmas overshadowed so much. It was beautiful, and we are so grateful. I wanted to make sure there's so many people to thank, and but just to kind of pinpoint a few things, I got get well cards and thinking of you cards in the mail, text messages, phone calls, voicemails. Up until now, I'm still getting them, and I'm telling you, every one of them means so much. It just is unbelievable when you think about how many people love you, who are worried about you, and want the best for you and your family. I'm a person, I love people. I love everyone. And this experience has just made me love more. So I appreciate all of the communication, checking in, things like that. Continued prayer. It was a step-by-step process, from the moment I became responsive and alert. I actually don't remember anything around that time. My first beginning memories were Christmas morning. So, which was beautiful, because we celebrated Christmas in the hospital, at my bedside, and opened gifts and spent, time with my family. We had our Christmas pajamas on, and it was beautiful. Also, I had a beautiful homecoming or welcome back that was a surprise to me. I appreciate everyone that came out for that. I know everyone was not able to, or certain people that wanted to. I think it was very last minute, but I appreciate everyone who was able, and it was such a special moment because I felt so much joy during that time. Each and every person, it just felt so good. I couldn't do anything but cry, but they were definitely tears of joy. Uh, you know, I had a lot of family supporting. I had a lot of friends supporting. I have to highlight a couple of my best friends, Beth and Yvonne. They were at my bedside every day. And I think that they are also a part of the reason that I am here today. It means a lot to have an advocate, you know. I'm an advocate for my family all the time when it comes to anything medical. And if it's something going on with someone that means a lot to me, I want to make sure that I'm heavily involved. And they were extremely supportive to my family. I can't thank them enough. My family can't. My parents, everyone is just so grateful. I want to make mention now, of course, I love my home, Troy Beaumont Hospital, but I have to say, the hospital I was forced to go to, the ambulance took me because it was closest, was Henry Ford McComb. And I was eventually transferred to Beaumont, but my initial days were there, and they did an amazing job. Because, as I said, I'm here. I also, at Beaumont, once I got to Beaumont, I got a defibrillator. So I have a superpower. At least that's what my kids say. Mommy, you have a superpower. So I have a defibrillator. It's implanted. This is my beautiful, crazy looking scar. But I love it. I embrace it because it's my lifesaver. If anybody has anything to say about it, sorry. So it does kind of stick out, doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't hurt or anything. Initially it did, but now I can barely feel it. I'm very fortunate. Beaumont did that. They did a great job. Beaumont, we always do a great job. So that's, not saying much, but the nursing staff, the physician staff, inpatient rehab, I had a whole team of Beaumont family members to write out. They made a big banner and writing out their feelings, their prayers, everything on this banner. And I love it. I love it. I can't even believe someone would put something together like that. The APPs were great in, just showing a lot of support and love. I've gotten beautiful picture books and water bottles, and like I said, my radiology family, just really reaching out and doing everything they could. Sometimes people gifted things that I'm just like, wow. I just want you to know how grateful we are, my family. And I really, really and truly appreciate each and every one of you and everything that you guys did during this time. I am excited to be able to give this back in some kind of way. Obviously, God's not done with me. He gave me a second chance. I got to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, but I do know that I've learned a lot during this time. I have learned that life is so valuable and it can be taken away so fast. It's really important to be present and spend time with your family. Do not stress. Don't put too much on your plate. And I won't say don't put more than you can handle on your plate, because I put a lot on my plate all the time, including my food, because I eat a lot. But in general, like, I pile on more things. I was in school. I, on this board, the chair of this committee, and that, And I like that. And I never think that I have too much. I'm also got my kids in a lot of activities, and I, I don't say no when there's an event going on. I want to show up for my friends, my family, my coworkers. I like to be there. If I'm able, I'm there. But now, I'm looking at things and just really being very selective with my time, because that's really important. And my kids have really, I've enjoyed them. They've enjoyed me. I've been home for 2 months. And yeah, so these are some of the things that I just wanted to share with everyone. Take a CPR class. I am an absolute miracle, and I know that. People have shirts made and they say, blessed and highly favored. Our God is a miracle worker. I've chosen one. I have to say, I feel like I am all of those things, especially now more than ever. Truly, 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 truly a miracle. And I'm so grateful. This has been a 16-minute long video. I am so sorry to take up so much of your time. I hope I was able to touch on all the things I wanted to. I love each and every one of you. I am so grateful. Enjoy your day. Hope to see you soon. Stand by for more posts. Bye.